Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world of magic and miracles on this beautiful day. For those of you that are tuning in for the first time, this is my second broadcast of our broadcast entitled Music for All. And music, music is music, instruments, singing, song, and it's so much more. We all have our own music that we brought with us from our origin. It comes from our origin. And that's what I'm here to share with you. And it can have so many different ways of showing itself, so many different forms. So if you're expecting a musical performance, this may not be what you expected. So today, I think I'm just going to start off by sharing with you an example of the music. So for me, I love to walk by the ocean. Ever since I've moved here to lovely Santa Barbara, I do it quite often. And I interact with the animals, the dolphins, the sea lions, the birds, and of course the people that pass by. And the other day, I went to the ocean with a new friend, a new young girl who's a new friend of mine. And we just sat. It was really lovely. We sat, it was hot. The waves were lapping at our feet. And a family came down to the beach. And it was 3 little children running in and out of the waves, jumping and laughing. And oh my gosh, it was so thrilling for me. To me, that's the magic of life. That's one small piece of the magic of life. There's so much magic in this life. But I love to see it. I love to acknowledge it, and I always have. But through Robert Young, if you must know, if you're here, you know who he is. He's just opened up whole new worlds to me of awareness, things that I've always known about, but the awareness makes it so much more fun. It's almost like he's given me permission to be myself and to enjoy the magic of life, which I've always done. But there have been so many things that since you were little get put on you that you and me push myself down, suppress myself, thought I was cuckoo when I interact with an animal. I mean, I freaking talk to wild animals and people think I'm crazy. Well, I don't think I'm crazy. Well, okay, I am crazy. But anyway, it's fun. It's the fun for me. And I was, the last time, my first broadcast, I was sharing about, I personally love live music. I love to go out and see live music in clubs. I like smaller settings because you can actually interact with the band. It's nice when they can see you, but it's not about seeing so much as feeling. There's an energy. It's the music of all of us. It's like how we communicate musically. Okay, and I'm going to transgress for a moment here because I want to share a story with you. Many, many years ago when I was a teenager in San Francisco, and I went to see the Robben Ford Band. Never seen him before, never heard of him. And what really struck me about that night, that experience of music, was how the members of the band spoke without words, how they communicated as they played their music and played their songs. And it was so exciting. It was one of the most thrilling experiences of my life. I will never forget that. And it opened up a whole new world for me. It's one of the reasons I love to see live music, is to feel and watch that interaction. And then the music comes in, and for me, I can't help but move. I mean, I can't even stay still now, but sorry, but the music makes me move. And yeah, it's a very different place. I've had people say to me, "Oh, you should be on that TV show, whatever it's called, you know, Dancing with the Stars or whatever. And it's like, but no, it's not about that for me. It's what I do when I dance. It's not about me. It's about everybody. It's about, and I go away. Like my brain goes away. My mind goes away. I get into a state of pure joy. I mean, over the top, and I feel it. I feel people being affected. And just the other night, my wonderful friend David Best, who's also now doing broadcasts every Friday from this platform, he and I were out dancing the other night, and I could have sworn the roof was going to come off the place. It was, the energy was so high, smiles on everybody's faces. It was incredible. So this to me is the magic of life and the music of life. And there's so many ways that it shows up, so many ways. So now I'm going to get back to my story at the beach. So this family with the children playing in the water, it was like, it's the same thing for me. It's the same, the screams of joy, the laughter, it's so much fun for me. And occasionally I'll interact. I was really excited because the little boy, he must have been about 7 or something, I don't know, the older brother, knew how to dive into the wave. So if it's about to crash on you, you dive into it. I didn't learn that until I was in my freaking late 20s. And I just went to his sister and I was telling her, oh, watch your brother. That's how you can, you don't have to worry about waves if it's about to crash on you. Anyway, so this is the kind of interaction to me it's music. It's all the music. It's all of it. And there's always more, and you never know. You never know what form it's going to come in. And one of the reasons I'm so excited about sharing this with all of you is I'm excited that your own music gets ignited, or that you feel it, that you get in touch with it again, because it's always been there. You just may have been dampened by things I talked about earlier. And I've already gotten some feedback from people, from a couple of people, several people that have watched, about how this interaction, when I'm sitting in this chair, has actually helped them reconnect to their own music, or to their own just amazing memories, or things come up that just puts a smile on their face and gets them reconnected with who they are. That's what it is for me. It's who you are. It's the truth of who you are. And yeah, I have so much fun. That's probably what brings me the most joy in life, is to see that, to witness another human being or an animal reconnect with themselves. And I may have said this last week, but I'm going to say it again because it's so important to me. I speak about dancing because it's one of my favorite things to do on earth. And there's something that occasionally will happen where there will be a woman who's in the room that's still being suppressed, whether she's doing it herself or things that have been said to her, whatever it is. She's shy, she's afraid, she's held back. And there's something that happens when I'll just start dancing with them. This doesn't come from my mind. I don't like see it and go, oh, she needs fixing. It's not like that. It's totally no mind. I just get drawn. It's just like it happens. I'm not doing it. It's just, I next thing you know, I'm dancing with this person or in the vicinity of this person and connecting with them. It's going to make me cry. Sorry. There's a connection that gets made. that is so powerful. And they start smiling and they start dancing. I had this happen with two little girls once years ago up in Northern California when I was out seeing music. And again, it was two little girls that were together just in front of me that were, you know, even little girls held back, shy about dancing. And that same moment happened. And next thing you know, they were off. They were dancing and laughing and yeah. So that's one of the things I do. And yeah, people ask me what I do. People do ask me what I do, and it's kind of hard to explain it. So I hope I'm getting some of that across to you today, because it's challenging to put into words the things that thrill me most in this life, because my experience is beyond words. It's so big. It's so big. So, and I just want to tell you how much I appreciate your feedback. Every one of you that responds or tells me about your life and your experiences, and it doesn't even matter how small. I mean, my whole life, the smallest of interactions, like I said, with birds, with lizards, with, of course, people, but I mean, things that seem small, they aren't small to me. They're all equally, they just are. It's not even equal. They're just all important. It's just, and that's one of the ways I was put down for a little while, is the people that thought that was silly, and that's not how it is anymore. And it's so fun to be here with my Santa Barbara family, because I can be myself. And thank you for letting me be myself here and for joining us today. It's really nice to have you. Really nice. I can feel you all. It's really interesting. I can actually feel you as if you were sitting here with us today. So welcome again, and thank you. Sorry if I've been talking fast. I feel like I've been talking really fast. I'm just excited. I'm excited to share the magic of life. I really am. And I'm going to tell you about Robert Young's book. If you don't know about it, called The Magic of Life, I just want to say right here, right now, I recommend it so highly. It is what I'm living here right now. It feels like, yes, this is the life I came here to live, not that other thing that was here before. And yeah, if you want to know where to purchase it, you could just write to hello@advancement.center or go to Youngsight, YOUNGSIGHT.com. I just had to say that because it's magic. So, music. It's funny, when I just said that word, I just saw musical notes dancing in front of me. That was interesting. It's music is, in my experience, music, our music, your music, is a happy thing. It's always a happy thing. It's not necessarily jumping up and down. It could be quiet. It could be soothing, but it's a happy thing. And it is life. It's life. Without music, I couldn't live without it. And the birds just came into my consciousness. It's really interesting. They're quiet today. We have a rather hot day, but often when Robert and Simeon used to do broadcasts, there would be so many birds talking in the background, and it's really quiet. But their songs are so beautiful, and they're all so different. And they all affect me as well. Everything, everybody's music. Everybody's music affects everybody. So be open. to hearing your own music, feeling your own music. Let it move you. Who cares what anybody thinks? And yeah, and I'm here in Santa Barbara enjoying the music scene. I said this last week as well, but there's so much talent here. And I see us, I see you, I see everybody bringing their gifts more and more and more, as Robert's talked about. Yeah, that's a big one. Bringing our gifts. We all bring different things. And even though I'm putting a name to this broadcast, calling it Music for All, you don't have to have a picture on what that means for you. It could mean so many, infinite number of things for you. Sometimes, I don't know what this is like on camera, but sometimes I hope the silence is okay. Sometimes silence is where the music is. So I don't want to necessarily just keep rambling on with words. I will, because I'm on a broadcast, but I just wanted to say if I'm silent once in a while, there's a lot in the silence too. So I'm going to wrap it up for today. And once again, thank you so much for joining me and us. And thank you for what you bring. Thank you for what you bring. And please just share it, let it out. It's an amazing feeling. So we wish you all a perfect life, perfect health, and an extremely magic future. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.